Aston coming up.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness, a little bit budgy-bargy at the back there. We've got someone out at the back. I can't quite get there. Oh my God, someone else has come off
Wolfie's
on the
off.
side.
Wolfie's had a spin, mate. Wolfie's had a spin. He's reset the track as well. That's about me, a little bit naughty, but go ahead.
Well, that's all right. We've got Oreo in the lead, coming around very, very nicely. Blue flag up there behind. It looks like he's got away to an absolute cracker of a start. He's avoided absolutely all the carnage at the back. This can only be good for him going further into the race. My list is just updated. Now it's saying Oreo's in the front.
There we go. Final event goes on the inside, but Eston's not letting him get past. Eston, final event gone round. Oh, man. Oh, they've just... That was close. Luckily enough, Zarko is enough distance away that he's not going to get caught up in this.
It might be interesting between these two to see who makes the winning move.
Well, Killaroo's on the mediums while the M-Dog is on soft, so there's going to be some tyre advantage for the first 5 laps. But you can see...
A big battle, M-Dog, Killaroo, and Tubular. Sorry, this is a 3-way battle into what would be the Sports Centre at Hellers and then Whitfield. Oh, wow, there's 4 now. Oh. Close your eyes, hold your breath.
Turbinator squeezing through, barely a millimetre in it.
Wolfman's joining in on this battle too, but Killaroo doing an absolute masterpiece defensive work, keeping everybody behind him. M-Dog's even gone wider. It's allowed Wolfman to get past. Honestly, Wolfman is in a lot of trouble right now with I Love Controller up in 3rd.
Tyres coming out of the turn early on in the lap, so the grip just seems to be a little bit there, and they're getting away quicker.
Yeah, they are. It's all the corner exit, even mid corner to corner exit is where they make their most gains. So, but once those 5 laps are up, those soft tyres just fall off the cliff. As Wolfman dives in on Turbinator, had to make that move stick and really early as much as he can. M-Dog thinking about it, but probably thinks better.
Yeah, it's a big stretch, isn't it, from mediums and softs and mediums and so forth. It's going to be like coming down to the tyre, but it also held up in traffic. And here we go. This could be an opportunity for Wolfman. He's going to have to try to do something here into turn 9. Clark, that will be removed this year. He's going to late break, and he's going to give Turbinator an opportunity here. Now they're going to get a late side drive.
Yeah, they're going side by side. The M-Dog has picked off Turbinator, but he's getting a nice tow from the Wolfman right now. I think Turbinator's touched the wall. The M-Dog's gone into the wall.
M-Dog getting a bit too keen on that corner and just touching the side.
Facing in the wrong direction and has to wait for a few more drivers to come around to be safe.
Wolfman.
Yeah, well, that wasn't quite the Foster's wall, but that is inevitable, isn't it? Turn 10.
Yeah.
He can't do it. He can't have 3 cars abreast there.
Oh, Wolfman Turbinator's at the back of Killaroo, and oh boy, there's all sorts of trouble now. Killaroo's off the track. Terminator's on the track. These guys have reset. Zarko's coming around. Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of things for us stewards to work out. Ooh, Zarko's slowing down. What's going on here? Zarko just slowed down for 1 second, and Turbinator just went past.
It might have been an illegal overtake if you had to slow down like that.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. The other day, actually, and yeah, it was a nice statue of him. Turbinator makes the move on Killaroo. Killaroo defends it quite well, goes wide. Turbinator tries to go around the outside. Killaroo trying to push him as wide as he possibly can. Turbinator has another crack, dives down the inside. Turbinator brakes late. Killaroo tries to brake even later. He's defending it very well, very aggressively, but very well. Killaroo is just being a pain in the butt to everybody right now.
Yeah, it's like that Roo that just kicks down your fence in the last, in your backyard, doesn't it? It doesn't go away. That's what we like to see. But determination, grit, Aussie grit is the key for that one.
I think if anyone wants to know how to do a bit of defensive driving, Killaroo is definitely one to watch.
It's true.
Turbinator at the moment on Zarko at the back there for P11 and 12. Trying to catch up to the Roo. They're going to go side by side. Ooh, somebody's going to have to lift on that one.
I think Zarko just got his car right in front. It was Turbinator had to lose that on that. Welcome back, everybody. It's time. We're in for Season 4 now. After 7 long weeks, we are finally back. So, wow, what a long break. And actually, we're back with the new game, F1 2021. And as you can see, we're in Hungary for the first race of the season. Ironic, because it just finished basically not too long ago for the actual Formula 1. So, yeah, we come to visit for OCE-RL 2, so OCE Racing League 2. And as you can see, the track layout, nice elevation changes, very tight, twisty track, hard to pass at Hungary. It's very narrow in a lot of the corners, particularly in Sector 2, where it's basically one car only. So let's see how the drivers go with today. We'll go straight into the track hot lap, which was taken by none other than Kiwi. So I'm sure you guys can all see as well, he's driving an Aston Martin. So if you're not in our Discord server, well, viewers, if you don't know anything now, it's time for official liveries. We've made a bit of a change from multiplayer cars to official liveries, so now using the Formula 1 cars. As you can see, Kiwi takes a nice entry and exit out of turn 1. Tries to hug the line into turn 3. Takes a nice smooth exit. Don't get too much on the curb. One thing about this game actually that's very different from F1 2020. So the curbs are very brutal, and it's not all of them, but majority of them, touching them, going across them can mean almost certain death in this game. So you have to be nice and smooth on the power. Try and take the corner, take the line as Kiwi is doing right now. Don't sort of brush the curbs, but not go fully over them because they will unsteady the car massively. Takes a nice exit. Doesn't go too far over the curb. Finishes sector 2. He's coming to cross the line and finish the lap. Just 2 more corners to go. And he's not doing too bad for this lap here. So he was the hot lap of the week. And as he comes across the line, what does he finish up with? I think it was a 1:14. It is a 1:14.923. Now Kiwi, he basically put out that he left quite a bit of time on the table. And yeah, if he's got time on the table, let's see what he can do in the actual race. I'm sure Nonna wouldn't like that if there was a plate of pasta. So we'll also go back to the last time we visited Hungary, which was Season 1. So long time ago now. It's been almost a year since the last time we came into Hungary. As you can see, this was back when we first started, again with multiplayer cars. Didn't have a full grid at the time. You can see some very familiar names in there. So at the time, I think it was Peanuts leading the race at the time. I think this was his 3rd race as well. So also back when we had only one division. So yes, it was a different time, I shall say. But very entertaining race, I must admit. And I think who was this? We also had drivers like Oxygen Thief, Smooth Operator, Liam Earl, so the guys that haven't been back since Season 2. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite overtakes actually, when Oxygen Thief goes down the inside of Liam Earl, tries to go around the outside here into turn 4 and makes it stick. So again, these are just some little things that you will see, little parts of the track where you can overtake. As I said, it's difficult to overtake into sector 2, but if you're able to pull it off in sector 1 and sector 3, I mean, you will get some chances, as you can see me making the move on confirmed, leaves into space. And again, that is probably the second most probable location of making overtakes around here, with the first one being turn 1, and then you probably got into turn 3 going downhill, again another DRS zone. So, but in the meantime, I think what I'll first do as well is introduce our combox, my team. So Zarko, are you there? Welcome for the first time in the combox. It is great to have you. I'm not sure if you can see from the stream if you're watching the first race of, not the first race, yes. Can't hear Zarko. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let's try and fix this. There we go. He should be Zarko go now.
Yeah, am I good to go?
There we go. Now, once again, welcome Zarko.
Yeah, thanks. It's good to be here again.
Yeah, no, great to have you here.
Yeah, it feels like we just did this like a few minutes ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching the stream as well, seeing the replays from season 1. Looks good.
Yeah, it was. I think this was also the first race we had a commentator. Actually, this was Dartags commentating the race back in the day. And yeah, as you can see, ubiquitous Shadow when he was racing, getting the move done on Peanuts, trying to hunt me down after that. But yeah, as I said, a lot of familiar names. This part here. This is probably my favorite overtake of this race. So you got Liam Earl sizing up, confirmed, Guackle, I mean. Guackle goes a little bit wide, and then Liam Earl's trying to size him up a little bit more. Sticking really close, trying to force Guackle into a mistake. And he then gets nicely on the power, sends it on the inside. Again, those tyre difference between the medium and the hards. Bit of a difference, but yeah, that was definitely my favorite pass of the race. So, surely,
Nice.
yeah, it wasn't too bad. And I think we'll introduce the other one, who's literally on screen right now, Chris Mania.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Just watching the cars go out on their outlaps right now on the track.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second, but I was about to say, I'm not sure if you just saw the stream, that was one hell of a... I can't believe how lucky you were in that race. You didn't collect, I think it was Liam Earl or Dagon in front of you, and then Oxygen Thief just broke just in time with it for wiping you off the face of the planet.
Luck is all you need, no skill.
So, but as you can see, and I think after this race we awarded the win to Shadow as he got an unfair penalty. So Shadow ended up walking away with the race win. But in the meantime, I think we'll move on to the grid for this race. As you can see, using official cars. In the Mercedes, we have Sushi, new driver, who's also reserve, car number 92. And we welcome back Payalty, 94. In the Red Bull, we've got Eston, car number 39. In the McLaren, Killaroo unfortunately couldn't make it last minute. So nobody's driving the McLaren car today. In the Ferrari, we've got Mad Dog I should say, but Mad Dogs is now his new team name, car number 66. And his brother, Slide Dog, car number 15. All Australian lineup in the Ferrari car. In the Alpine, we got Jay Miles, 35, car number 35, and Footy Best, who's also a new driver. And this is making his debut today, car number 72. In the Aston Martin, welcome back Kiwi, and Quick Draw is now Quick Kiwi. So an all Kiwi lineup for the Aston Martin cars. AlphaTauri, you have Goof, who's a new driver, and we welcome back S-Spec for the AlphaTauri. In the Williams, we welcome back Oxygen, who's also been a little while out of action since I think round 2 back in season 3. He's joined by Bossman, again making his debut today. In the Alfa Romeo, you got Turbinator and the final event. In the Haas, you got the Z-Dog and the M-Dog. So, let's move into the action, as I think we've just seen an incident on track.
So we've seen a few odd spins here and there. Drivers getting used to these new cars.
Already
They
got
are.
a penalty come up for Oxygen, 5 seconds.
Now, okay, please show me the game. Here we go, we're in. As we're on board with Footy Best. Footy Best is at a standstill right now. So, what has happened here? What have we missed?
I don't think we've missed too much, just first laps from the guys. And yeah, obviously, people dropping it. It's very easy to lose these cars this time around, right?
Yeah, it is a little bit
Yep.
easier. And
We've got Turbinator beginning his hot lap. He's been pretty fast or he's just been taken out by somebody.
as Footy Best has actually been disqualified too. Terminator's got a 5 grid penalty for collision with the Z-Dog. Oh boy.
Looks like Z-Dog was on a hot lap or just trying to pass Terminator on his outlap.
Okay.
And Terminator was weaving and going slow.
Boy, that's a real shame because he's a contender for pole. So
Yeah.
that's a massive, massive shame for Terminator.
Yeah, he had pretty good one lap pace.
Well, he's on the mediums, so let's see what he can do. Let's have a quick Oops, that's not the one we want. We want this one here. So right on board with Turbinator. And have a quick look at his time. Just him on his own. Clear track in front of him. He's got only the Mercedes who's coming into turn 3 right now. So he seems to be alright.
Yeah, we've got yellow flags. Popped up for a second, sector 1.
He's okay. What's his sector 1 time? It's a 27.2, which goes a little bit wide. I'm not sure if he invalidated his lap time. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, he's really struggling.
Let's go.
I think he's given up on the mediums. I think he's also trying to let others by.
Yeah, we've got Oxygen now. He's coming up. He's on an outlap.
Well, let's have a quick look. Let's go on board with the man who's been out since, what, round 2 of Season 3? Who is on an actual hot lap? I think Kiwi. Kiwi's on a hot lap. The man who did the hot lap of the week for getting us ready for this race. And he's Aston Martin. He's also using the cockpit for the very first time. He was using the T-Cam view. Now he's onto cockpit. So says he's enjoying it, which is great to hear. What's your preference, Zarko? What do you use?
I like the TV pod. It's pretty good. I think I've been using it for over 10 years, so it suits me well.
Nice, nice.
With the Halo, I don't really like the cockpit.
I mean, you can remove the Halo actually from the cockpit view.
Yeah, it just feels a bit claustrophobic for me.
Nah, that's fair. It's not for everyone, but
Yeah, that's it. But like some cars, like say it was like in 2020 with the Ferrari, the 2004, or say the McLaren 88, like I like the cockpit view from them.
yeah, they're great
Like a
cars.
bit more free, a bit more open.
They're great cars. As Kiwi does his absolute best to stay out of the way. He does it very nicely.
Yeah, I'm on board with Oxygen now.
As am I. Well, not really on board, more on the broadcast view. Hey, his car's riding those curbs very nicely.
Yeah, it's very nice too there.
Doesn't look too touchy. What's his sector 2? Or a little bit of oversteer. Car didn't want to turn in. Tires are probably complaining at this point right now.
Yeah.
So, he's got 2 more corners to do. Can he do it? Where's this going to put him roughly? He's in the probably 14s. It is. It's in second with a 14.7. So well done, Oxygen. We actually missed Sushi grabbing pole with a 14.6. The only one, and I reckon he's going to, as S-Spec has a 5-place difficulty with Sly Dog. So I think a few people need to start getting out of the way a little bit earlier.
Yeah, well, it's this short track. I guess there's like a lot of cars congesting in the same space.
It is, it is. I wouldn't say it's the extent of Monaco, but I'd say it wouldn't be too far off of Melbourne.
That's right, yeah.
There's J Miles, not a great lap on the mediums, 118, keeps him in 15th. He's probably going to need to put those softs on. Let's see, where is Turbinator out on this track right now? He's coming around, so...
Outlap.
Yeah, who's he got? He's got an Alpha Tauri behind him. He seems to have a little bit of room to the Alpha. There's 2 Alphas. He's got an Alpha Tauri in front of him and behind him, but that one has just pit now. So he's got a clear track, unless anyone comes out of that pit now. Oh, has he invalidated it?
Very wide. Is that
No, he's okay, I think. Let's find out. If I put this track map on, no, he's invalidated, so that's done.
yeah?
Validated it.
So easy to do there, right?
So it's second attempt to go on for him, so he's probably going to be looking at getting the softs on and really pushing for a final lap.
Yeah, he's just
One more chance.
not able just to put the car in where it needs to be. Maybe the pressure's getting to him. There we go, the M-Dog. Let's see where he is. Welcome back, the M-Dog. Had a solid season last season, finishing in the top 10 in the standings. Let's see, where's he going to put his car? I'm going to say a 115. It is 115 flat. Puts himself into 4th.
Nice.
Just under a 10th behind his father, the Z-Dog.
Yeah.
So
Nice. We've got Mad Dog coming around on an outlap. He was looking pretty fast through the practice sessions as well.
let's have a quick look. He's still in sector 2 right now. So let's see who else is on a lap right now. Maybe Pei. Pei is on a lap right now. What is he sector 1 in comparison to what it was before? He's almost 4/10 up. That puts him still 12th. He's still got a bit of time to make. He has a Huss in front of him, which definitely will be affecting his aero performance. As Oreo on chat, blessed. Maybe he's in a Mercedes. Maybe he's blessed. So we'll find out. Let's see how blessed his sector 2 is. Oh, he just keeps it in the bounds of the track. He's made up an extra 10th. He's still in 12th. He's going to need to make up one more 10th if he's going to jump Goof. Probably a 10th and a half, I reckon. As we also welcome back our viewers. Actually, I can see people chatting on the feed. So welcome everyone. Thank you for watching. He does a 16.2, so remains in P12.
Mad Dog's on it. He's 1/10 down on sector 1.
Currently, let's see what his sector 2 is. Now, another 10th puts him into... Another 10th will put him into P4 as Guackle. Welcome back, Guackle. Why no map? Down or up? Sorry, I missed that. Well,
he's down 2 10s down sector 2.
So he hasn't had as good of a sector 2 as he would like. With 4 minutes remaining, he has enough time to get around and complete another lap.
He looked at the last corner very well.
He goes quicker by a 10th, just not enough, unfortunately.
Yep.
As the M-Dog is down 3/10, so I don't imagine, if he doesn't nail sector 2, I don't imagine he'll stick with this. Yeah, he's probably going to be boxing this lap. Guackle, why no map? Okay, maybe I can put the map just for you. There you go. So, but in response to your question, Guackle, I've also got the map on my end as well, so it's easier to see. But if this makes it a bit easier for everyone else, I'll put it up.
Turbonator is the only one out there at the moment.
He's in pit right now. I'm just with Eston right now, who's a second down. He's obviously made some mistakes somewhere that we've missed. Oof. As we're going on board with Esbeck, who almost loses it. Very close to literally just getting that snap and going straight to the barrier. So I was right on board with him. So, Zarko, quick question. Are you ready for your race later?
Oh yeah, I feel pretty good. The car feels nice and stable, and I'm just happy just to make it to the end.
Yeah. I mean, look,
See what happens.
As when we changed the point system last season, actually, yeah, it is last season. So when we changed the point system, we want the consistency of all our drivers. So if you finish, you get points. But I suppose that's going to be the big one, yeah, for everyone.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of carnage into the first corner. Obviously, new game, everyone's getting used to the new physics as well. So it's best is to finish. So we aim for like maybe top 5, top 7.
Nice. Let's go on board. No, Oxygen has bailed. So, probably a man we haven't heard in a while. Chris, are you still there?
Still alive. I'm still well and good.
What are you on board with right now?
Oh, I've just been looking around, trying to follow any cars that are getting too close together and keep an eye. I'm looking at Sly Dog right now. Not sure if he's on a hot lap or not.
I'm just following Terminator on his out lap. He's coming through sector 2.
Terminator. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll need to be able to pull pole with the last 2 minutes to go.
He pulled his strategy yesterday in the practice race where he completed his fastest lap as the session finished, and so he was able to have a lap younger tyres than everybody else.
Ooh, so
that could be the same strategy he's going for now.
A bit of intel there, as just on board with Quick Kiwi, who thinks he's quicker than the other Kiwi, but he's currently 3 spots down on him right now, and he's bailed. So we will go on board with Terminator. Guackle has a question for you now. Well, not really a question, more of a statement for you, Zarko. He said,
So
if
GoPro,
if you're using setups, you should be in God mode.
oh, I don't know. I think so. Maybe. I haven't had much time to really like get used to the new physics, but I feel like there's some improvements, and
Yeah, I
so
mean,
we'll see what happens.
setups, you should be. Are you finding? Are you finding? Oh, Turbinate is invalidated.
Oh, that's a big blow for him.
Oh, that's. Oh man, that's no good.
0 to 0 there.
Yeah, he's given up. So, and what is going on? Why do I hear my voice in the background?
I think he should still have 2 new sets of softs for the race anyway.
He will, but he'll bail. But I think he wants to see what he can do going to cross the line now. Or I think he's just going to continue and go for it, actually.
Right, he's got enough fuel.
Yeah, it would have been a 15-2. So let's see what he can do. He's just crossed the line just in time. I don't know if he'll match Oxygen and Sushi. A little bit squirrely on the line.
The pressure will be pretty high right now.
It will be. Remember, he would have burnt through most of his ERS too.
And those soft tyres only seem to really give a lap's worth of payback.
Yeah, they don't really deal well with a second lap.
No.
So as we can see, Oxygen's still at the top. Actually, no, he's jumped Sushi. Sushi's now jumped Oxygen right at the last minute by nothing.
That's a pretty good lap time.
So
2/10 slower than Terminator last night.
we've got 3 drivers in the 14s. Let's see where Terminator. Yeah, Terminator was doing a 14.4. He's gone very wide. Does that invalidate? No, it did not invalidate his lap.
Now through that line wide there, it doesn't invalidate, and it's a little bit faster, a couple of tenths.
Interesting.
So obviously, like they say, if it wasn't faster, they wouldn't be out there.
It's true. Oh, he's gone very wide again, but without it. No, he hasn't. He's done a 15 flat and puts himself into 4th, so good recovery. Great recovery, actually. His teammates in the pits. Who else is on all out? Eston's coming around the final corner now. Where does he improve? He does. Puts himself into 4th and jumps Turbinator.
It's still pretty costly for Terminator with the 5-place grid penalty. He's looking at starting at like 11th.
Yeah, it is right now.
Without a free choice of tyre.
As Z-Dog improves, but he's beaten by his son, M-Dog. Well done there. The little as Oreo says, inter-team rivalry there.
Nice.
Goof keeps it in 10th. I suppose. Sushi's bailed out of it, but he's got pole right now. And I think that's everyone. So that marks the first session of Season 4. All done.
Yeah.
Boy, that
done.
flew.
I think everybody finished as well.
Not everybody. I think a few pulled out. So,
all right.
And Oreo has just asked, who has grid penalties? Well, in response to your question, you have 3 drivers, I think. So you got Turbinator with a 5-place grid penalty, S-Spec with a 5-place grid penalty, and I think that is all. That is all. Only 2 drivers. But as we go down the order, you got Sushi in first. So first race, first pole. Oxygen.
Got footy best as well.
Yeah, Oxygen back in after what 10 races, more than 10 races now. So into second, M-Dog on his return in third. So how many drivers? We've got 5 drivers in the 14. So well done there. As we go down a little bit more of the order, I'm not going to be able to call all these names in 5 seconds. I think Guaco will challenge me to do it, but no way. So into race time. Goof, I messed up so bad on the second to last corner. I wonder how much you were up and where you would have placed, actually, if you didn't make that mistake. So I think now is as good of a time as any to show what happened last season. So if we quickly pull in. So this was the standings of last season's. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of names missing. You've got Wolfman, Oreo, obviously yourself, Zarko, that's been moved up into Tier 1. Kiwis will be reserving later on. You've got Mad Dog, who's doing both, Tier 1 and Tier 2. Who else is also moved up from here. Matty Man is the other driver that's been moved up. So as you can see from this Tier 2 list, but Wolfman came away with the championship with 5 wins. And I Love Controller, again, who's also in Tier 1 now officially. Finishing second in the championship, also moved into Tier 1. And Oreo, well, the top 3 really went up to Tier 1, so...
Yeah, you'd like to see Mad Dog has a pretty good chance to win the championship this year.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And just a little bit more of a breakdown with who won the pole positions. Wolfman kind of took the fastest lap pole position and the points, the standings. So, but he was matched, I think, with I Love Controller with the pole positions and the fastest laps with J Miles. So, either way, he kind of took the sweep there. So we'll see what kind of challenges throw for him in Tier 1. But we've got a bunch of new drivers, new season. Who knows what's going to happen? It is the new game as well. So different feeling for everyone. Move into... Oh yes, I got the button. No, that's not the one. That's definitely not the one. That's the one. There we go. I don't know why I went to that one. But anyway, back into the grid. A little bit of a... Hopefully I can get this right now, please. There we go. It is. And a little bit of info for you guys. The track, last time we visited Hungary, so now this is the second time, so a bit of track info. Ubiquitous Shadow is stealing the show, basically. With the most poles, he was the last winner. He has the most wins at Hungary, and he also has the fastest lap of the fastest race lap here. So I'm sure he's watching now, smiling at that. So
Nice.
yeah, well done to Shadow. But this is also back in the day when we had only one division, so Tier 2 will have their own sort of stats in the future. We'll see a few of these come middle of the season. Next race we are in France, so there are no stats there. Oh, why does it keep going to that? That is really annoying. I did not assign it, but anyway.
Here we go.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's
We've got Bossman P11 starting on those mediums. It'd be interesting to watch out for him.
Yes, let's have a quick look. We haven't really talked about who's starting on what. So, as you can see, Turbinator's in P10, so he did move down quite a bit. I think someone else had an also penalty, which could have given him a bit of spots, which I think was S-Spec. In the meantime,
There we go.
5 lights are about to go out. It's all about consistency. You cross the line first, you will finish first, but you don't cross the line at all, you get no points. And we're away. It looks relatively clean.
Yeah, we've got a house coming up the inside.
Oh, I think that might be the M-Dog. It is the
Yep,
M-Dog.
M-Dog.
Can he do it? No, Sushi's got the better drive. The M-Dog will try and brave around the outside. No, Sushi
Nice,
just
close
beats
the
him
door.
to it. It seems relatively clean. I think the only one is Footy Best is down at the back. Something he must have touched. Maybe something, but who is that? The Alpha Tower of Goof going down into 5th. He's made up 5 spots.
And Terminator as well made up 4 spots.
So yeah, the biggest winners Turbinator and Goof right now, 4 and 3. Also S-Spec up 3 spots too. Who is that? I think S-Spec's trying to go around the inside of someone right now. He is. He's trying to go around the outside now. No, that's Goof. Sorry, my bad. Goof is still battling with Terminator. Terminator's trying his absolute best to make up the spots now, because if he lets Sushi go, the M-Dog go, the Oxygen go, he's not going to be able to catch them, but he does go down the inside. Goof trying to defend. Still there. He goes around the outside. Turbinator tries to close the door. Goof keeping his front wing just there.
So close.
Unbelievable. Well done to Goof and Turbinator. Great respect from the two. Footy Best has retired from the session very early. You've got Kiwi trying to move on the Z-Dog. Z-Dog's dropped down about 5 places. So, oh, it's touched the back of S-Spec, Kiwi. Hopefully no damage there.
I don't know if we caught off the start. I think someone didn't move off the grid. That might have been Footy Best. I'm not sure if he had problems with his game.
Yeah, he sat there with the Alpine.
Ugh,
Also
that's
got
a shame.
Page just pitting early, 5-second penalty. Looks like he was speeding in the pit lane.
Oof. I wonder if he's copped any damage. He must have copped some sort of damage as well to be pitting this early. In any case, on board with the Z-Dog. Sly Dog has gone to cut the track. On board with him. This is remarkably clean. So far.
Yeah, that's great.
So far. Still 33 laps to go. People going wide. Now, it's interesting to know that this game sometimes gives you cutting penalties for that and sometimes not. So, you're riding your luck a lot of the time.
We do run strict corner cutting, so that's as strict as it gets, right?
It's true. Got Mad Dog closing in right now onto Oxygen. Mad Dog going for it. As I said, he is in T1 as well, so he's trying his best to try and match the Tier 1 pace. Maybe try and push for the championship for Tier 2. Potentially. Still early days. His teammate, Sly Dog, in 10th right now.
Just been overtaken by Kiwi.
I think so, but I think Kiwi was in front before, so I think Slider was trying to get back past him. Or past him, I should say. So Kiwi got back past. The two Alpha Tauris together of Guth and Esbeck. Again, the biggest winner, Esbeck right now with 6. Turbinator up 5. 1/10 away, Esbeck. He's so close to the back of Goof. Does he just perform the un and under? He has. He's gone down the inside. That was a brilliant move.
Much better launch through there, wow.
Oh, Goof gets a little bit squirrely.
Oh,
Amazing. Z-Dog's close behind too. Very close behind.
yeah, it seems like Goof is struggling a bit at this stage. He's really being eaten up.
He is.
Mind games, being threatened by the cars behind.
It's true. Whoa, Goof has gone very deep and unfortunately has had to cut in back. It's given a good run to the Z-Dog. DRS is open now, so it is. There we go. Goof with amazing straight line speed. What was that? Oh, bit of a touch. The Z-Dog's gone around. He's been hit from behind from Kiwi. Kiwi has spun. Oh, Kiwi's been hit, I think, as well. He's being challenged by the final event. I don't know if he's got any damage. We'll find out. The final event is there too. He's going around the outside. Those mediums will not have the same grip right now, but in 2 laps they will. The soft tyres, unfortunately, do not like going more than a couple of laps around here. After that, they begin to really fade out. And for especially after a hot lap and starting in that top 10, 1 lap, you won't be able to perform that lap again.
We start seeing pits from lap 6 to 8.
Yeah, I think that's what the strategy said. So the final event all over the back of Kiwi right now. I feel like Kiwi may have some front wing damage as well. Maybe not visual, but probably simulation. Final event, will he try around the outside? Kiwi says, no way.
Final event's definitely sticking his nose in there, though.
Mad Dog has passed Oxygen. No, that's because Oxygen's in the pits. That's early.
Yeah, maybe going for the undercut.
Potentially. He will be swallowed up by the grid, though. Let's...
Onto the mediums.
So, I feel like it's going to be a 2-stop strategy for Oxygen.
Yeah, it's very early, right? What's the lifespans on these tires? Do you know?
Yeah, go Zucker, go. Sorry.
It's probably about 8 laps for the softs, including the qualifying time. So you're looking at lap 6 to 8. You
Goof
can
is...
pretty much do 10. You can do 10 laps if you got clean air, but they're looking about 30-40%.
Yeah. And keep in mind those were the quali tires as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Oxygen's dropped it off.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I don't know if you're
Goof...
following him, but he's just lost it there.
Goof, yeah, he's down in 11th spot now, unfortunately for him.
Oh, Oxygen as well, on the way out of the pits.
Oh, has he? Oh, that's going to compromise him big time. I'm on board with J Miles right now, who is made up quite a bit of ground. If we have a quick look, positional changes. Yeah, he's made up 8 spots right now, J Miles. So
J Miles is quite a standout driver from last season.
he was. He retired too many times, and I feel like had he not have retired, he would have been in the top 5 for the standings.
Yeah, had great pace whenever I saw him.
Yeah, he did.
Just made some like hot-headed moves that cost him points.
Pretty much, as Bossman has also retired from the session. So that's 2 retirements, as Eston's getting very close to the back of Slydog. Or not? I think he's broken. We got the safety car.
I think Terminator just lost something. He just lost a second to M-Dog.
I'm assuming that's because of the safety car. Everything's been slowed down. Bossman is... that's why. Bossman is in the middle of the track. Don't know if his car's still there. Nah, his car's already been taken by the marshals. So we've got a
First
safety car.
of the season.
But,
See how this goes.
there we go. I think Oreo made some sort of bet with Guackle about something with IGP, so I think he's won that bet. So
Now, this will be interesting. Now, we run reduced safety car for the start of the season, at least. So there must have been a pretty significant incident to have brought it out.
you know who
I'm
this
gonna imagine everyone's gonna come to pits now. Oh,
You know-
we're gonna spin Alpine.
Alpine? It has to be probably
Awesome.
J Miles. No,
J Miles.
Joe Miles, yes.
Yeah, J Miles.
that's okay. Oh, he's lost a bit of ground, unfortunately. Who does this hamper most? This hampers Oxygen most. Who's already boxed.
Yep.
As you can see, we got drivers coming in right now. Everybody's coming in, at least in the top 4. S-Spec's coming in, Slido's coming in, Eston's coming in, Kiwi's coming in. The only one that's staying out is the final event.
Oxygen boxed again after his excursion last lap.
Did
He's on the hards right now, and he might... Oh, he's going to be a bit too far back. If he was a little bit closer, he might have been able to surprise a few guys in the pits by overtaking them and not having to box this lap.
Yeah, right.
Potentially. Well, what have we got? Let's see. Who's on the? Why is Turbinator on the intermediates? What?
Oh,
He is. He's on the intermediates.
yeah.
Oh
Does he know something
my
we don't know?
lord.
I don't think he does.
That's a bad call from
The
from
s-
the Alfa Romeo. pit
I was
call.
about to say. Oh my god. Oh, man.
Um,
I don't know why. Every time I say it.
He could have made that cardinal mistake of flicking over one too many times and picking the wrong tire.
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe he was thinking about a different strategy and then decided to change it up because of the safety car.
Oh
gonna hurt
man.
Yeah,
big time.
it's the wrong tire. So pretty much it's going to relegate him to the back of the pack.
Yeah, it will. And
Unless
if
of course you can put him 112s.
not even that. I think if the safety car comes in this lap, he's going to be further behind the back.
Yeah.
Hyro slick. It will rain. Nah. Well, it's not supposed to in Hungary, so.
What's our forecast for today?
Lightly cloudy and overcast. So, as we said, I think the one thing, probably now's the time to show you guys. We've had a bit of a.
It's a little bit like art imitating life. Like Hamilton on the intermediates, the rest of the grid on the drive.
That's what happened. I forgot to assign it. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, I forgot. I had the updated rules and stuff for you guys, but I forgot to assign it to a button. So that's a shame. As we can see, Terminator coming back into the pits. He's a bit lucky actually that the safety car's not coming in this lap, because otherwise he'd be in big trouble.
Yeah, at least he'll be able to catch the pack back up.
It's true.
The only option is hards and just go to the end, roll the dice.
Yeah. As Oxygen's going very slowly. Pace trying to overtake him. Oxygen's kind of just taking his time. Where's Turbinator? He's still in the pits.
You know, we still do have a few guys that haven't pitted under the safety car. J Miles in final event on the mediums.
Well, so this is interesting. Turbinator is saying he had medium selected, but the game put him on intermediates.
That's rough.
That's really sad. Why is he the only one that copped that then?
He's also on... Well, there's a few guys on mediums, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. You've got 5 drivers in the field on hards. Now they're probably going for the one stop. They'll get to the end. I think it was confirmed, said he did 38 laps on the hards. So with race fuel.
Yeah, right. The mediums are pretty durable as well. I think I did 20 laps on a medium set of tires. So that was still pretty comparable.
Yeah, where does 20 takes them to lap 28? You're under this safety car. They can probably get stretched to 35. They won't be great. So
A few guys were talking about soft medium or medium soft.
it was 28. My mistake. 28 on hards. So 28. 28 will take them to the end either way. So the guys on the hards will get to the end. So
Yeah.
particularly under the safety car. Crackle, esports ready. That is the theme of F1.
Yeah.
Alright, ready for this?
We are.
Yep.
Hopefully Sushi's left enough space. I think he has. Will he bolt now? I think he thinks better, but the final event,
Oh,
bit slippery. Yeah. Sushi is on his march right now. M-Dog is going to have to pass him as fast as possible. Who is that? I think it's Espec going down the inside. He's trying it, but no. J Miles defends perfectly. Mad Dog has also passed Sly Dog. Espec's trying again on the inside. J Miles giving the room. Can Espec get the drive? He does. M-Dog's gone around the outside. Espec goes around the outside. Quickly go on board with.
side.
Oh man, this is very, very similar to what we saw Oxygen Thief and Liam L do before in the pre-race show. So, as I said, some passing moves there. We've got a yellow flag. Doesn't look like anyone's at a standstill though.
Yeah, it looks like final event's really holding up Espec at the moment.
He is. Espec's on a march.
And final just can't stay touch with M-Dog.
Nah, he's got 8-lap older tyres. I mean, this will take him a little bit further into the race than he was originally scheduled. So maybe.
Oh, we're gonna spin.
Oh no, it's the M-Dog. His race. Oh, that's a shame. Where is he? He's rejoining 10th. Yeah, just in front of Kiwi. No, that's the Z-Dog. Hang on. M-Dog in 14th. Oh man.
M-Dog in 14th. He lost out big time for that.
It was. He did such an amazing overtake. Espec overtakes the final event down the inside. Final event will be struggling with those tyres in comparison to the guys on fresh tyres. Have another yellow flag. I think it's Oxygen. It is Oxygen. He's
Final's probably looking about 20% wear at the moment.
He is. Terminator.
No,
Oof. Who else? What else is going on? There's a lot of action. For a track that is very difficult to pass on, there's a lot of action right now. Oh! Mad Dog's
coming up the inside.
Here we go. Mad Dog down the inside. Is there room? There is room. J Miles puts his car there.
That was very good racing.
Oh, he's still there. Mad Dog trying.
Amazing.
A lot of
Great racing from the two.
yeah.
Hyro Slick rooting for Espec.
Oh, the launch.
Amazing. Oh, J Miles has kept it. J Miles has done a half spin.
no.
It's done.
Oh,
Sly
no.
Dog. Oh no.
Oh, that's big trouble.
Oh man, that's a shame.
I think we're going to hear about that one after the race.
J Miles has spun again.
So yeah, once those tires get hot, it's just you go back to the scene of the accident.
Yeah. He's really struggling right now. He's barely able to move.
So that was a massive chain reaction there.
Yeah.
With Sly Dog losing out big time, getting spun, caught up in that.
10 miles in the pits.
Yeah, so we have a Haas that's trying to overtake an Aston Martin, and an Aston Martin trying to overtake the other Haas. So Kiwi gets it done on... No, it was an Alfa Romeo, my bad. So...
Oh my god, Goof.
Oh! That's huge!
Big crash.
He's been struggling.
I think a lot of these guys have been struggling. These cars are still very new. Don't have the hours that we've got in 2020 in this game yet.
Not yet.
Obviously.
We'll get there, but not yet. No safety car. Interesting. But
Yeah.
Goof is able to continue. The M-Dog.
That's pretty
Oh!
impressive.
Bit of a nudge from the M-Dog. Oh, another nudge! And Pay has put the M-Dog into the wall.
Yeah. It doesn't take much to lose a front tyre, even on reduced.
Nah, the M-Dog has now got half a front wing. That will be one to be looked at later on, I'm assuming.
I think there's going to be a few of those.
Yeah, meanwhile at the front, Sushi has just taken almost an 8-second lead.
Yeah, he's gone right now.
Cruising away, just cutting in laps. That's the way to do it.
It's the advantage of just being in clean air and just being able to get away and put your laps in.
Absolutely.
It is. Kiwi's gone very wide. And the Z-Dog's getting very close to the back of Kiwi. Now in this situation, you got the quicker Kiwi in 6th and the slower Kiwi, apparently, in 8th. It's a bit of a role reverse there.
That sounds like pretty spot on based on the rules.
I mean, before, I think it was Kiwi.
Oh.
Kiwi out-qualified the quick Kiwi, so maybe 1 lap Kiwi? 1 lap pace Kiwi?
Saturday Kiwi.
Oh,
It's getting a bit argy-bargy here between Kiwi and Terminator behind. Just seeing...
Mad Dog coming up behind final event, almost touched, or locked up, almost touched the rear.
Kiwi. Oh man, this is getting very spicy between these two, between Kiwi and the Z-Dog. This is coming around down the inside. Sticks his nose, bit of a touch. It's a loud Kiwi. Oh, so many Kiwis. Kiwis again, and you got Terminator sniffing.
Oh, they're getting very close together here.
That's
They
not
were
what I
4
want.
cars separated there by about 4 car lengths for a long time.
Terminator should get this. He does. He's still there, Kiwi. He's left the room.
Not giving up.
Nah,
I think
Kiwi.
that's done though.
Yeah, Kiwi touched the curb and it lost drive. So it's allowed Terminator to get a little bit stretch his legs. Got him into 8th place right now. The
Kiwi
man,
putting in some immense fight though.
the man,
Give that up.
yeah, as I said, the man, Terminator, the man on the PS3 controller with immense control and pace is just stuck in P8. Essen doing a terrific job there in P5, the only Red Bull driver. Terminator all over the back of the Z-Dog now. So, what's your thought? Oh, Jesus, Terminator's gone almost into the wall. That was millimeters. So, well, Chris, you know what I didn't mention? It's 33 degrees. I think we got the weather spot on.
Yeah, look at that. Well, that's track temperature though.
Yes, it is actually. It's
Kiwi's
25.
right behind Terminator now, with DRS.
He is. I think
Oh, they both got DRS, yeah.
Kiwi-
Little DRS chain.
Kiwi will get more of a tow though, being closer to the Terminator, but is just not able to get there. Nice, tasty battles. Terminator. Who is that? What is going on?
Someone dropped it.
It's the Z-Dog. So both the M-Dog and the Z-Dog struggling with rear traction. Both have dropped it just on separate laps. One on the hards and one on the medium. So
Wonder if they're sharing setup.
maybe. I feel that's a real shame for the Z-Dog and the M-Dog, because the M-Dog was in second and the Z-Dog was having some nice spicy battles.
Yeah, but it's not a sprint, is it?
It is not. It's a marathon.
It really is a battle of attrition at the moment.
Pretty much. As I said, to finish, first you must finish. So here we go. We've got an Alfa Romeo sandwich. Well, yeah, it'd be an Alfa Romeo sandwich. I'm stuck between the Aston Martins since.
Terminator going very wide through there again.
Yeah, he's just picked up a penalty.
That wall is a bit scary. I'm less worried about penalties and more about removing your front left.
Rooney, I think you'd probably be more worried about bouncing off the barrier into the road. More than that.
Yeah.
Sushi's lost it apparently. Espec is now 1 second behind.
He
But-
is, look at that. Sushi's still in control even though that massive gap has afforded him the mistake there.
I wonder if Sushi has done any damage.
Doesn't look like it.
Again, we might not know. It could be simulation rather than visual. So, yeah,
He had a massive lead that's just gone.
yeah. As you
But hell,
go, Zucko, go. No, you go.
that brings Mad Dog into the equation now. Being
Who-
on the hards, he can go to the end, but Sushi has to pit again.
Hang on, Kiwi's dropped it. The other
Yep,
Kiwi
Kiwi's
has
dropped
dropped it. So Kiwi, people seem to be falling like flies out of this battle. You had the Z-Dog, now Kiwi. Yeah. Final event doing very well on 14-lap-old mediums in 4th place right now. 1.6 seconds behind Mad Docs, who's on the hards and he's going to the end. You know this.
You think,
Sorry, go.
you got to think what his options are, because I don't think he can do a medium soft, but then he might give it a go. I know that he's always liked to run pretty old tyres, so
Well,
might be something to watch out for.
definitely. Again, Eston doing very well, staying out of the bounds for Quick Kiwi. You know what? I've just realized Mad Docs doesn't need to box, and he is 5 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, I just mentioned that before about Mad Dog, someone to watch out for, because he could go to the end from here,
My
apart
bad.
from having a penalty.
I missed that. That is my bad. He does
Right.
have a penalty, doesn't he?
Yeah, just 3
3 seconds.
seconds.
That may come to haunt him later on.
They might, especially if a hard charging Sushi comes down and hunts them down with
Well,
the medium tyres.
What we're noticing right now is the guys that are in clean air are sticking to the track. The guys, however, that are directly behind, and this would be a cause of probably the tyres getting a little bit too warm, probably a bit of dirty air, because there is dirty air simulated in this game. I think it's within 5/10 from memory. So there's simulated. Whoa, Quick Kiwi's about sort of drifting around the corner. Oh, I couldn't hold it.
A yellow flag, section 3.
Yeah, Quick Kiwi is the next one to drop out of here. I think that was a case of tyres getting too hot and probably tyres done. So he's going on to the hards now. That's a real shame. No, he's on 8-lap old medium. Sorry, my bad. I was reading the wrong ones. That's a real shame for Aston Martin. In any case, where is the next closest
Z-Dog
battle?
and Slydog battling here.
Z-Dog, Slydog. Let's have a look.
Just seen Z-Dog overtake Slydog down the straight.
Ooh, okay, let's have a look at this. The Slydog on 9-lap old hards. He'll come back to bite the Slydog later on.
Elsewhere on the track, I think Espex had a bit of a mistake because he's dropped right back from Sushi now. He was trailing very close for a few laps there, but
I think...
back down to 3.5 seconds.
No, I think Sushi just has the pace on Espec, to be honest. I don't know if he's dropped it anyway. There was a bit of a gap in qualifying, so I think it's just Sushi just being quicker more than anything. As Quick Kiwi has received a time penalty. So time penalties, you can see the corner cutting and time penalties coming thick and fast. Terminator is within 3/10 of Eston. So now he's been released from behind Kiwi, Quick Kiwi, the Z-Dog. He's able to challenge Eston. He gets past. He's now probably going to be able to stretch his legs. He does. Oof, cuts right across him too. He's going to be able to stretch his legs now. Potentially charge after the final event. There is a 6-second gap to his teammate in the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo is performing very well.
Just saw Terminator on this lap again, going very wide at T11, I think it is, and just getting so close to that wall.
He's using all
I
of the
feel like
track.
that's going to go very, very wrong for him at some point.
Yeah, that's the line that they've been taking all week through the practice sessions.
I think it's giving some ideas to the Tier 1 drivers who, with any doubt,
Yeah.
there are some watching right now.
Yeah, he tried to cover it off and said it's 5/10 slower, but I said there's no way you're losing 5/10 in a corner, in one corner.
I mean, you have to take the right line, because maybe if he goes a touch wider, it probably is 5/10 slower, but if he stays a little bit...
Well, no, it's nice out there. It's nice out there. As you can see, he went out there again.
Yeah. But I don't imagine... We actually got a corner cutting for that, to be honest. So...
Okay.
Maybe it wasn't the right line.
Yeah, sometimes if you do run wide, but you lift off, you lose a few tenths, you lose like at least a few hundreds, you don't get a penalty or a warning.
Yeah, sure. Oreo, I can confirm, team orders are in play at Alfa Romeo. So I'm assuming the moment Terminator gets behind the final event, it's let me go.
Yeah, you'd imagine so.
We're not policing any of this, so you guys, these guys are free to do what they wish, so long as they don't purposely impact anybody else. So
Yeah, as well as you wonder how far that extends as well. Obviously, first race, you just want to finish and get some good points, but if there was a championship on the line, you'd imagine it'd be different.
yes, potentially, but there's always penalties to stop that, as Terminator goes quite wide.
I just mean in regards to letting your teammate through.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, these guys are on different strategies.
Yeah, that's right.
So, oof, gone very wide there again.
Yeah, that's the line, isn't it?
Yeah, he copped another one too, so
All right. Yeah.
copped
Okay.
another corner cutting. I don't imagine you want to do that anymore.
Yeah. That can win. That can cost you races. Those penalties,
Oh yeah, it's happened to me many times.
especially with late safety cars, as you saw in Australia last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was one hell of a crazy race. I really want to. It's that race for me is what Singapore 2017 was. One that doesn't
What are you talking
exist.
about? They didn't do Singapore 2017, right?
Exactly, just like season 3 Australia didn't happen.
Oh, that definitely happened.
No, it
We
didn't.
got the footage.
Apparently, we got Mad Dog closing on Espec. He's closing in. There's now a gap is under a second. Espec 8 seconds behind Sushi, so that gap falling.
Yeah,
Those-
Sushi's gapping ass back again.
Thank you, Hyros Lick, for telling me that. I was not watching that. Was not paying attention.
You should probably pay attention to that.
I should. I think Oxygen's actually had another spin. He has, right in the last corner too. So Oxygen really not enjoying his return to racing.
Yeah, we run very minimal assists, so it's jumping into the deep end here.
Mad Dog's got the run on S-Spec coming out of final corner.
Yeah, I don't imagine this will be too difficult. The mediums and the hards right now will be... The hards would be the better tyre, but Espec... Oh, he's gonna... Oh, there's a bit of room. He's forcing Mad Dog just over.
There's not a lot of...
Mad Dog needed a bit more patient there.
Yeah, but I mean, I must admit, Espec covered it well.
Mad Dog needed to do the switchback.
I think so. I think he would have been better off doing the switchback,
Instead of-
or just...
Gone in deeper and turned in later.
Yes, I was about to suggest that. You read my mind. But you can see the difference in tyre. Espec, every time he puts on the power, his back end is kicking out. Mad Dog just looks a little bit more composed. He has gained a little bit of time at Espec right now, but you can see he's closing in Mad Dogs right now.
I think Mad Dog's name is still Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, those mediums will probably be looking at like 30+%.
The mediums? No,
Yeah,
I
after
reckon.
15 after 13 laps, yeah.
I reckon they'd be closer to the 50, to be honest.
Oh, I did a race today, and that's what I had. After I did 15 laps on the mediums, and they were like about 35%.
Okay, Espec has actually disconnected. You can see the big X on him, and he's reconnected. Bit of a jump.
Connection issues.
Ooh, will Mad Dog go for it again?
Oh,
Espec
he's
just
going the
runs
same
it. Yeah, he just runs him out.
yeah.
It's not. It's aggressive defending, but it's not unfair. So
It's his line.
yeah, basically, yeah, he's using the track to his advantage. That track narrows up there, and then right there is the synthetic, which has no grip at all. So
So what do you do if you're Mad Dog?
if you're Mad
You hang
Dog,
back?
I think if you know Espec, what you can do one or two things. The first one, as Zarko mentioned, which is do the cutback. So fake to go on the outside, then try and cut back onto again the outside, but sort of the inside of the partial turn, and then try and brave it around the outside of turn 3.
Yep.
Or you can wait to see what Espec's going to do and go for it at turn 3. So
Well-
let's say you want to feint to make an overtake into turn 1. See where he positions his car. Try and get as close to the back of him as possible, and then try and stick it up into turn 3. Now I think he's a little bit closer here, but he does get a bit of a slide out of the last corner. Espec going very heavily defensive, putting him as close as he can to the inside. And Mad Dog nice on the brakes. Espec trying to get the run. Oh, Espec's lost it
Oh, he
instead.
dropped it.
Nice work from Mad Dog though.
I
Yeah.
think Mad Dog positioned his car perfectly there.
And Mad Dog was really low on ERS as well. He only had like 20% left.
A shame. A shame. The final event's in the pits, and he's pitting for softs.
He's not gonna. Oh, he may go to the end, but they're gonna be looking at 40 or 50% by the end of the race.
He will
That might
have...
be a bit rough at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be really
remember,
rough.
you'll have less fuel than you did at the guys had at the start did. So
That's true.
I did that strat today, and it was a little bit iffy.
yeah, I mean, look, he'll have great pace the first 7 laps. After that, yeah, not so much. So I think Goof and Oxygen are sharing. No, they just have no delta time. So Sushi is in the box.
Yep. Okay.
Let's see what he's going to put on. He's already had the softs, so he can go another set of mediums. He is going another set of mediums. Mad Dog is coming around the final corner. He's there. There he is. So this is actually going to be closer than I thought. Zay mentioned Karma to Espec. So he just got around. You know what, as well, Espec would have passed Sushi had Mad Dog, had he not spun. So Turbinator, where is he? He's coming around the first corner now. The Z-Dog's got himself back up into 4th. Eston is in 5th. Eston has either made a mistake, because Z-Dog was behind Eston at the time, or he's... No, he hasn't boxed. So Z-Dog's made a remarkable drive back.
Yeah, Sushi's critically come out in front of Terminator as well, and so he could just hunt down Mad Dog now.
Yeah, he might not even have to overtake him, really. He just needs to not get a time penalty. I mean, we know he will.
Interesting last 10 laps here.
Yeah, it will. Slydog's very close to the back of the M-Dog right now, within 5/10. You got also the final event very close to the back of Espec. Espec have obviously fallen down the order due to the pit stop. So it's...
Second for final.
Yeah.
Is that a commentator curse?
Yeah, I think so.
Espec very close to the back of Slydog too. Oh, he's going to go around the outside. That's audacious, and he's done it. What a move. This final event's going to follow him through. Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
Whoa! What was that?
Did Slydog just miss his braking completely? Was he
I
focused on the car to the right?
think so.
That is big.
I
He's
think...
gone. He's going to have to box again right now.
Yeah, that was... I don't think he was paying attention to his braking marker there. Some of these guys don't use the racing line. Some of them are actually using no assist at all. But wow, we're calling there's some shots in the chat about that being intentional rather than missing his braking marker. So that'll be one to look at later.
Yeah, I think Final will be happy that he got the move done anyway. Not with that damage.
Yeah, so he didn't need to even overtake. So also I think UD Bambi, they might have touched into the corner while they were side by side, causing his brakes not to work. That is also another potential as well. So for whatever reason, Slydog went straight into the back of Espec, and he's now behind his teammate Goof. So there'll be no love lost for the AlphaTauri. Well, a little bit more for this one than the other one. I know that. That's what that's what replays are for. We will visit that later. It's good that we do have replays. We can grab that. Chris.
Nice. Well, Sushi's now in a net first position.
He is. It's 2.9 seconds. Turbinator receives another penalty, so that's not going to help him later. Z-Dog.
Big from him.
Z-Dog's closing in on Turbinator very quickly too. Turbinator must not have great tyre life.
Or after getting a few penalties, though, maybe he's thinking about different lines that he can stop getting penalties.
Potentially. I think it's coming down to the setup more so. Maybe setup is using more of the tyre than the Z-Dog. I mean, it would explain, because, again, it's all about a balancing act. If you don't have the required grip you need, you will probably save a little bit of tyre wear if you don't slide the car around. If you do have more grip, more aerodynamics, you will use more of the tyre compound. So it's all a balancing act, trying to find tyre wear and performance. You can try and meet them both way, but suffer one or the other. Slydog gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So again, not going to help him. The Z-Dog coming in. M-Dog's also recovered as well into 5th. Sly Dog is retired from the session. Where is that? Where is he retired? He's retired right with where we're about to come to right now. Turn 5 on the track. There's his car. There's his stricken Ferrari. Also got quick Kiwi, about 6/10 behind his teammate, the other Kiwi. So that'll be a tasty battle later on, or maybe now, who knows. We'll have a quick look. Oh, he's gone wide there just as I went on board with him. Back on board with Z-Dog, trying to get in. What do we think, Zarko? Where do we think he's going to place it? Oh, no, never mind. Terminator comes into the box.
Yeah.
Release.
The Terminator's going to come out like 7th or 8th.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put him around there. Surprisingly, Sushi hasn't closed Mad Dog as much as I thought he would.
He's within that 3 seconds, though.
He is. He kind of just has to stay there if he wants to. Not receive another penalty.
Wing change for Turban.
Ah, that would explain his lack of pace.
Yeah, so it's going to be a long pit stop.
You know what? He might have actually brushed the wall where he's been going wide.
Sure, could have.
And probably looking at fastest lap for Turban with the soft tyres going on.
Yeah, he'll definitely get to the end of the race and he'll be charging through the field.
Oh, just had Kiwi coming to the side of him.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I think Terminator will stick there. He will stick his car there, and he's got the place. That's important. He's now got 12 seconds to catch his teammate, and 16 to catch Eston. That's going to be some push.
Yeah, and he has to catch and get it quite in front of his teammate as well.
He does. And who do we reckon's quicker, the final event or the Terminator?
Yeah, I think Terminator's faster, but he's holding more penalty points at the moment. Penalty seconds. He's
So,
got 6 seconds versus finals 3.
well, again, penalties are what's going to come to haunt Mad Dog right now. So,
Yeah, that's right.
unless Sushi gets himself in... Whoa! Pay's gone into the wall!
Did he touch the wall? I didn't notice. I don't think he did.
It's hard to say. I can't see his front
He
wing.
just went off the track.
Both cameras are not showing me.
I think he might be okay for damage.
He looks okay.
Mad Dog's just got to put his head down in the second place now.
He does. Pay,
Yeah.
one lucky boy.
Yeah, but lucky.
Eston. I think Final
Oh, no,
Event has
one.
passed Eston. He has. Final Event has put himself into 5th. Is now going to go charge down the M-Dog. There is 6 seconds. And about 10 laps difference between tyre wear.
Yeah, and final event, I'm pretty sure his tyres are going to fall off the last couple of laps to go.
They will. It's all going to be how fast he can catch the M-Dog, how fast he can pass the M-Dog, and how fast he can get away from the M-Dog with that penalty too.
Yeah,
So
that's
there's
right.
3 questions. Sushi now under a second from Mad Dog. I think Mad Dog is going to have to either defend, try and make and hope Sushi gets a penalty. Not sure if you guys are also seeing, I'm getting this little, whether there's a bit of a distortion on the cars. It's like the cars are moving too fast for the game to keep up or something.
Oh, is it jittering a little bit?
I think so.
He was doing that for me in the pits.
Sushi now under half a second.
Do you think he's going to make the move? You probably can't stop him from trying, can you?
No, Mad Dog has got barely any ERS either, so that's not going to help him. Whereas Sushi, whoops, that's not the one I want. Sushi has even less ERS. No, he's got a little bit more ERS, so I reckon Mad Dog's going to save all the way until a straight. So Sushi in the net lead, but will he be in the lead on track is the question.
I don't think that Sushi needs to push this one.
Will a driver do it? Probably.
I wouldn't. I would just sit there and run out the race.
Ooh, but remember, a driver always goes for the gap.
It's a bit risky to just sit back too, because you can't make a single mistake. As soon as you make that mistake, you're out of that 3 seconds and you lost it.
Well, Sushi's already made a mistake. He's already lost it somewhere. So he's faking for the move, trying to distract Mad Dog. We've got another yellow flag. Looks like it's oxygen, I think. I think it is Oxygen again. That's his 5th spin of the day, I think. So,
He's had 5 stops already, so yeah.
has he really? That's
Yeah.
incredible. I think he
I
hasn't.
don't think he has any more tyres left.
Probably wouldn't.
I have to go and put inters on.
We already had a driver do that.
Yeah, that's right.
So track temperature coming down a little bit. You can see a bit more overcasty with the weather.
Yeah,
Here-
final's looking pretty good though. Up 9 positions so far.
He is. We'll come back. We'll revisit that so we can show everybody soon. We're just focusing right now on this battle for first. And where is Turbinator? Turbinator is under a second from Eston. I think he'll get past him before he'll even... There we go. He's that drives going down the inside. I think Eston knows he's not going to be able to challenge this. Turbinator gets him. Move done. Sushi now, 210s. Mad Dog's not going to be able to defend this, and I think he knows that. His best bet is to try and maybe stick with him.
Pray for a mistake.
Yeah. I think he knows P2 might be the best he's going to get, which is still a decent result. I think
Plus, yeah, Turbin has 6 seconds of penalty, so if he can stay in that window.
Yeah,
3
for
laps.
sure. I don't think the Z-Dog will catch him, so Mad Dog looks safe. Unbelievable. The Z-Dog on 24 laps on the mediums. He's got 3 laps to go. What on earth would his tyre life be? Is the question.
Oh, Sushi got past Mad Dog.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, the positional changes. The final event taking the cake with 9 places up from where he started. Next up is a mix of pay. Mad Dog up 4, Turbinator also up 4. So, Zay, you can sacrifice differential to get lost tire wear. That is also true. So, and again, makes the car a little bit more slippy, but it will help a little bit with the rears. Terminator is with under a second as well from the final event.
He's made a 1.5 seconds in a matter of half a lap.
I think final events tires are a little bit out the window.
He's driving around with gummy bears.
Or as I like to say, on like a eel on olive oil.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what a dive! Terminator down the inside, didn't even need DRS.
Yeah, that's the difference in tyre life.
That's crazy. What a move. So, Terminator...
Fastest laps for Oxygen at the moment.
Yeah, he's got the... Other than Terminator, he's also got the freshest tyres in the field. So, Mad Dog still within a second of Sushi. Has Sushi made a mistake somewhere? I would have thought by now Sushi would have gone, but he hasn't.
Maybe just not pushing too hard because he doesn't need to.
Probably. There is a back marker in front of him, I assume. There is. There is no ghosting, so he's going to actually... Oxygen's going to need to get out of the way if he's not going to get down the road. So, the guys in the chat all talking about what to do for Tier 1.
Yeah.
Chris, if you don't
Some good
mind...
strategies.
Chris, if you don't mind, can you post the... what's it called? Driver of the Day votes into the chat, please?
Sure. Let me find that.
Thank you.
Where on earth is that for?
That is in the description on YouTube. Let's see, S-Spec behind Quick Kiwi, the 2 Kiwis together. Will S-Spec
Final
go
lap.
for a dive? 1 more lap to go. I think S-Spec's going to get this. 7-lap-old hards compared to 15-lap-old mediums. He did get it. Very nicely, S-Spec. No DRS needed for him either. Kiwi is challenging Eston. These tyre lives would be relatively the same, actually, with 17 medium and 26 for hards. As viewers, if you want to turn your attention to your chat, there's a form posted for Driver of the Day for Tier 2. If you want to take a quick vote, put your thoughts on the Driver of the Day, or Driver of the Race. Helps us come the end of the season as well. We'll be able to hopefully tally that as well before the end of the
It's
race.
unfortunate for Esther that he's defending from Kiwi because couldn't get into the 3-second window or final.
Yeah, so one more lap to go. I think Kiwi could get this. It's all going to depend on how much ERS he's got. He's got barely any. Oh no, he's got a lot of ERS left. I take that back. Eston's got a lot of ERS too, so it's going to be battle of the ERS duels and battle of the tyre life here. Can Kiwi get a nice drive, a nice tow, and send it into turn 1? He's got a nice drive. He's got a nice tow. That's 2 of the 3. He didn't even need turn 1. He gets it done. Well done,
Kiwi's
Kiwi.
holding 6 seconds of penalties as well, so.
Oh, that's going to haunt him later.
Yep.
That's really going to haunt him later.
I don't think he makes 6 seconds in one lap.
Probably not. Where is Sushi? Sushi's coming around. And I think the reserve, the debut, is going to come around and finish first for his first win in OCE. What a race, what a win. Well done to Sushi. Mad Dog coming in second, so brilliant stuff. We go on board with Z-Dog, who's coming around the final corner on his return. It's been a couple of races for Z-Dog, but he comes away with a podium. Well done, Z-Dog. Amazing stuff. 28 laps on those mediums. The M-Dog crosses the line in 4th. Turbinator will now come across the line to finish 5th. Good recovery. Unfortunately, what could have been? Will the final event take the points away? I don't think so. I think that 3 seconds are done and dusted then and there, but final event might have backed off too. Across the line, Kiwi comes around just in time. Will Eston take it? Eston does take the spot from him. Espec coming around. Again, a race. What could have been? So, Gahan, I think it is. That's how you pronounce it, hopefully. When's Tier 1 starting? Yeah, Gonan. When's Tier 1 starting? Tier 1 is starting in 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Enough time to eat dinner.
Yep. So, that is race 1 of the season done for Tier 2.
Wow.
All done. Who's going to get the driver of the day? It's Turbinator. He looks like Carlos Sainz, and it's pretty funny. It's that Carlos Sainz glitch.
That was a pole in the win for Sushi, wasn't it?
It was. It was a pole and a win. So, I think the only thing he didn't get was the fastest lap. So, well done to Sushi. Great stuff. First race, first win. Couldn't have asked for a better start start.
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty clean as well, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
On-track incidences.
It was. Now, who has got the driver of the day? Driver of the day is it's a draw between Sushi, Mad Dog, and Turbinator. So, well done to those 3. But I think we'll move back into the game and classify these results. Sushi in first, the Mercedes. Mad Dog, nice result for the Ferrari. In second, the Z-Dog for a Haas. That's a long time coming for a Haas in the finishing off the podium positions. M-Dog in 4th, Terminator 5th, Final Event 6th, Eston 7th, Kiwi 8th, Espec 9th, Quick Kiwi 10th, Pay 11th, Goof 12th, Oxygen 13th, Slydog 14th, J-Miles 15th, Bossman and Footy Best, our only retirements of the day. So, uh-oh, what's going on here? Let's move that across. Nope. Oh, well, that's annoying. I think we're going to have to do half a screen. I don't know why it did that. In any case, I think it's probably time for some driver interviews. Chris, are you able to pull in Sushi, Mad Dog, and the Z-Dog?
You might want to jump in there and just grab them.
I might have to. Hang on. Let's see. Z-Dog. Oops. We can at least grab... I might need some help with this.
Who do you want?
Mad Dog, I can see Z-Dog there, and if we can get Sushi for his first race win. But I think in the meantime, Mad Dog is here, so I think we'll invite Mad Dog to speak. Zarko, would you like to take away for the driver interview? The first one.
Yeah, sure. Mad Dog.
Hang on, he's almost there. Almost there.
Okay, I have arrived.
You have arrived. Here we go.
Welcome.
Take it away, Zarko.
Yeah, congratulations, Mad Dog. Good race. Tell
Yeah.
me something. How does it feel to be second in the first race?
Oh, it feels pretty good. First would have been nice, but yeah, sushi's quick, very quick.
And
So,
you were on the. Oh, go.
Yeah, so it was just very hard to catch. And at the end there, there's no point fighting him with a 3-second penalty, and he was quicker than me. So I figured I could use him to at least sort of pull me along a little bit and keep me away from the other dogs.
Yeah, sure. And just tell us, how was those tire life on those hard tires by the end of the race?
They were pretty cactus. They were near 60 on the fronts at the end of that. So the last few laps, I was taking it easy because I did not want to get a puncture.
Yeah, understood. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Well done, Mad Dog. I think next up we'll invite Z-Dog to speak, our third place man. If he should be, he's been invited to speak. Hopefully you can click that, Z-Dog. Well, hopefully you can see that, and then just jump in. So while we wait for you, yeah, one question, Mad Dog, as well. Actually, never mind. I'll reserve my question for later. Z-Dog, you there?
Yeah, is it working?
It is working. We got you.
Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Welcome.
G'day.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, pretty rough race, but man, it ended up on the podium, so I'm all right.
I was about to say, yeah, great recovery, especially after I think it was lap 14. We had a bit of a moment in that heat of the battle with the five drivers around you.
Yeah. Yep.
But
I
both,
used to driving in that dirty air, and I just got on the throttle too early and around it went. But
I
that
was-
was the third time.
yeah, I was just about to say, Hungary's known for overheating the tires and the dirty air, forcing drivers to go completely off their lines. And yeah, I was just going to say, how were you finding it? You were in a gaggle of cars.
Yeah, no, I couldn't get around. Was it Kiwi I was behind? One of the Kiwis. I couldn't get around. He was just fast enough to keep in front, but all
Yeah.
through the corners, I was on him like a rat. I couldn't get around him.
Yeah, I'm assuming you might have had a little bit more downforce actually to keep you there through the corners, but maybe not enough for the straights.
That's exactly what happened.
Potentially, yeah. I think the one question, what happened to you at the start actually? Because I think you were starting in fourth, third or fourth, and you
Yeah.
dropped all the way down to ninth. Do you mind letting me know how that went?
Whoever was in front of me, in line with me on the grid, they were AI lagged out or whatever. And when I came around down to the hairpin, I was on the outside, and he sort of pushed me wide.
Yeah.
And then I ended up on the curb, and there's no traction on that outside curb there. And I just got a little bit heavy into it, trying to get back on, left my overtake on. So the next corner, I was all over the shop. And all the way up the straight, my tires were overheated, and it was a horrible experience.
There we go. But I mean, look, you clawed yourself back and you ended up finishing right where you started. So
Yeah, it took some work.
yeah,
Those tires were fairly knackered by the end.
and I think you got a bit of bragging rights over your son as well too, finishing right ahead of him too.
Yeah, he got hit pretty hard and ended up sliding off the track. So he's got steam coming out of his ears.
Okay, that's what happened to him because we saw the end of him where he spun out, but that's a shame. In any case, well done and congratulations to you. You grabbed the third and you grabbed the fourth. So I think you probably will be leading the constructors possibly. So well done.
I hope so. I hope we can keep it up too.
Maybe a Haas constructor championship.
Well, that's what we thought. We'd show Mazepin and Schumacher how to get on the podium this season.
Well, you're already done better than they have. So well done.
Yeah, exactly.
Well
Thanks,
done,
guys.
well done, Z-Dog. And I think it's time to invite our race winner of the day. His first race win too in OCE. First race, first win. Sushi, you should be able to see the invite to speak option. I think you just need to confirm it.
Oh, yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. How does it feel?
Pretty good. I mean, I spun because I paused my game to open up the commentary, and then I got off that, and then I spun right after that, and then my tires were overheated. So
So that's what happened. I was wondering, that was actually going to be my next question too. What happened in the spin? But there you go. You've already answered that for me. How did you feel basically out in front and no cars in front of you? How was it? It would have been the nicest feeling in the world.
Yeah, no, it was good, but I was still sweating, like.
Have you had many hours on this game?
Um, I'm not sure. I'll check. 96, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure. Yeah.
bloody hell.
Jesus.
No, but a little bit of that would have been just AFK.
Okay, even still, that's a lot. I think that's triple what I've got right now. So
Yeah,
in any
well,
case, it's
I got a new wheel, so I'm just testing it out now.
oh, very nice. What wheel?
It's the Thrustmaster TM Open Wheel.
I've heard that's actually not bad. So how you finding
Yeah,
it?
good, yeah.
Good. Well, in any case, that obviously just propels you to the race win. And what were you actually thinking being behind Mad Dog? Were you just gonna sit back behind him and let the penalty do it, or you just wanted to get it done and dusted on track?
Um, I wanted a good battle actually. Like the penalty wasn't there, but I mean, yeah, I wanted to get it done on track instead of just waiting for the penalty, which I did.
No, that's fair enough. All good. But in any case, you walk away with pole position and fastest lap. But also, according to our viewers, you're equal on driver of the day. So you've had a pretty stellar day for your first white race.
Yeah, no, pretty good. Yep,
Yeah, well done, Sushi. Well done.
thank you.
No worries at all. So I think it will sort of wrap it up a little bit now. I think the only question out to the three of you now, we head to France in 2 weeks. How do you guys feel about it? We'll start with you, Z-Dog.
Oh yeah, rubbish. Absolutely rubbish at France. But that's why I joined the league, so I'd be forced to practice it and not be rubbish. Hopefully on race day. We'll
It
see,
will.
mate. No guarantees, but we'll see.
We'll see. Mad Dog.
France has a racetrack.
Well, we know your answer. Sushi.
Well, we'll be together, Mad Dog.
I don't know. I don't think I've raced at front in ages, so.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
it depends if I even race because like
yeah.
I'm a reserve. So.
No, that's
You
fair
have to go
enough.
back to back now, man. You have
Yeah.
to.
That's fair enough. It's fair enough. But in any case, well done, you three, the podium finishes, and I suppose well done to all the drivers, basically, for racing. Because again, without the drivers, we don't have a league. So well done, and I think we'll call it here. So I think we'll wrap it up. Zarko, what were your thoughts on the race?
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. A lot of spins, a lot of attrition, a lot of interesting things. Not too many bugs, so it looked good.
Oh, good.
Looking
Chris.
forward to 1 hour's time.
Sorry, go Zarko. I didn't realize you finished. Go.
I'm looking forward for the next hour.
Yeah, it will be. It was just 1 hour to go, and you're racing. You're up. So you pretty pumped, yeah?
Yeah, I'm feel good.
Good. Chris, what were your thoughts? What? What'd you say?
It's a good sign for the season. I think it's going to be a very interesting one.
Yeah, it will. It will. So who knows what's going to happen? It's race 1 done, and who knows what's going to happen in the next race. In the meantime, I think what were my thoughts? That's a good question. What were my thoughts? I thought this race was absolutely action-packed. For a race that they say is very difficult to overtake, I thought there was a lot of overtakes. In a lot of spots you probably wouldn't see. I said sector 2 was the sort of part of the track where it's one car only, but we saw about 4 or 5 overtakes in sector 2. So really thoroughly impressed, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in tier 1 later on. So that is the top tier. We shall see. Will they better it? Who knows? I think they might play a bit more conservative. Just try and get the points on the table.
No line as well. That's going to be a big deal, I think, for the
Yeah.
first few races at least.
It will be. I think turn 1 will be a big deal for the first couple of races. So, in any case, Zarko, Chris, thank you so much for joining me in the com box once again. Zarko, for your first time, thank you for joining as well.
It was
So,
my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
No
Hopefully we do it
worries.
again.
for sure you will. Chris, thank you as well for helping, for getting everything, helping me out. So, again, this league doesn't function without yourself. So, thank you, Chris, again. Viewers, I suppose, again, thank you for watching. It helps us so much that you guys are paying attention, watching our streams. It means so much to us. That it means that we are doing a good job and we're getting so many people commenting on everything. So thank you. And I think we'll call it there. See you, everyone. We'll see you in 1 hour. Stay tuned.